infected too. So I was kind of like running for home, and I was like a town over. So I really didn't have the freedom to just carry like, you know, not super important gear kind of thing. Like only the vital stuff, like a bit of food, water, whatever kind of thing was all I wanted. I will probably reinstall these back on here. I'll probably reinstall the lights. I'll disassemble the radio, and then I've got to eat. She's got to get fed. But so far this isn't going too bad. Apart from the ridiculously tired, I don't want another one of those. I don't want the I don't want restless sleeper again. Unless the only time I'll take it again is if, like in this case, where I got 1, 2, 3, 4 things that I'd never had before. So I wanted to try it. It is time to feed her. I'll feed her now. I think I left all the food in the car. I've got a bar on me. Let me reinstall the lights. Let me reinstall the lights, and I'll walk over and I'll disassemble. I think I can disassemble my radio as I walk. I'll walk back to my car and get food. Unless this place has food. I don't think it is. I don't think it will. I can check that place and see if it's got food, because I put all my cans back in the car because I don't want to walk with them because everything's too heavy for her at this time. So we'll see. But how are you? I fucking mentally remember this. It's Omencito, isn't it? I saw it, and then my brain second guessed me and then was like, nope, we're not saying that. And it's like, just let me say the sentence. It's all right. We're having one of those days. All right, that should be all of those. Let me grab my bat. Yeah, there's a few cars here. I'm pretty sure I've been in here. No, let me in there. I'm pretty sure I've been in here. Can just say Omen if you like. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll go with Omen. Is there food? I don't think so, because I lived across in the school for a long time. I lived in there for like a week. I may have to go all the way back to the car. Most of this should be rotten. I would love to be able to have my person have like freshest food. I'd like it to like eventually grow stuff. Like I understand that this is like in a supermarket, right? It's not really like the most opportune spot for stuff to grow, but when it's up against like a window like that, I really think it should fully rot down and then seed and then grow a plant that should be harvestable in a while. I really think that that should be a thing. Hey Sol, how you doing? Just chugging some oil. And guess what else we got on me? I got the Vault-Tec radio thing. There's nothing in that building, so I can mark that off. And then I guess I can go into school, and I know I've looted majority of it. I just want to see. I don't believe that there's any books or anything useful in there, but there might be some tech that I can maybe disassemble. So where's my thing? And so we've done all these, which is great. Getting there. I have been in here. I should probably bring the food in with me, honestly. I thought you said Vault-Tec radio. I did say Vault-Tec radio. I did indeed say that. Because what did it say it is? Yeah, it's value tech or whatever. It's fucking close enough. Is close enough is good. You know. I got a phone book. I could disassemble this. I remember seeing like a few bits and pieces in here, just little things. Oh no, hold on. She may have put that back. Maybe I put it back on me. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I can't apparently move when I'm doing this. Why can't I disassemble it now? Maybe because it's in the darkness. Let's go over to the window. Let's go up over here. Now can I? Yeah, okay, I need light for it apparently. That's a thing. You have tweezers, you can collect seeds from some rotten produce and plant it to grow fresh stuff. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not going to do like any kind of like farming or husbandry, blacksmithing, none of that sort of stuff at this point, because I can barely keep her alive and get skills enough to progress. I kind of feel like at the point where I start doing that, like it would be really good for food. Agreed, it would be great for like the amount of food that I'd need for long-term survival and stuff, but like, yeah, I don't want her to like spend the time at this point doing stuff like that, because I know that like it's hard enough kind of like keeping her alive for more than 20-ish days, especially like in this scenario. Like, I know that the school isn't airtight. It's got a few broken windows in and through it. So I know that there will be zombies. Not many. There could be like a couple. Most of this place should be good and empty. And I should be able to sleep here for the night as well. I wanted to get the water. But yeah, like I'm gonna be like a little while before I see, you know, a zombie and fight a zombie and stuff, which is bad because if I go too long, I get really bad at fighting them. But I also, while we're here, put your torch back on. I want her to do some exercise and get her skills up with that, get her strength and stuff. I don't think there's going to be anything in those cabinets. Now in here, I'm pretty sure this is the medical and... Shut that. The medical and the sleeping bed thing. I actually wanted to see, hold on. Can I can inspect it. I can't. I was going to inspect it and see if I could like research it. But if she wants to have a sleep, it's not that late, but it's also not that comfortable, but this is fine. I wish there was a new Insomniac Fallout game. Yeah, I read that it says Insomniac, but you said isometric. But she's having herself a fucking nightmare. Tense, alarmed. What are you freaking out about? Just rest. I don't have any books for you to read, but we're like one room away from where we've got books, so... I can also hear a zombie. Must be one out in the hallway. Which is interesting. Fallout game developed by Insomniac Games. Alright, there's a few of the zombies. I'm not exactly crouching or anything. Really crouch. I don't want you guys to break in. They'll break in regardless of if I'm out somewhere. Yeah, here we are. This room's not safe because I hung out in this for a while. And we got a broken window, which is a problem because if those guys break their way in, they'll break all the way in. I could have checked these from the other side. I don't think I need a hole puncher. Like, I kind of want to take like the telephone books, but I don't need them. They'd just be good fire starting stuff. Now, I do believe that I have taken, I think, all of the books from here, which is great, but really bad for like calming my person down at night. And I can't see shit. Can you like turn around so I can see? I can't tell if these have anything on them because I can't fucking see them. No. Alright, I must have taken all of the books. That's not great. That's okay. It's just not great. Can I dismantle this? Yes. Yes, I can. I'm gonna assume that's up against the door. Come on. Dismantle the thing. At least he hasn't figured out there's an open-ass window there. But yeah, they sound pretty close to me. I don't know about you guys. Like, if he's only going to bang up against the door, we're good. Like, I don't really have to worry about that. I don't like the fact that she's, like, tense. I'm guessing that that's, like, a nightmare and stuff, but I've had, like, a few of my people... Is it the zombie? This is please notice me. It's never a notice me senpai moment. I'm pretty sure I had a joke about that ages ago. It used to be something that I did when I was streaming. I think it was like a, I think I used to do when I was like raiding and stuff, was like, I don't know. I can't like fully remember. Oh, they're up against the glass. That's not as good. Well, hard part about this is I need to be able to get out my bat and fight them. I don't know how many got in. I can leave that alone until morning because even if they're banging up down here, the gym is empty, the kitchen is not, from memory, but I can shut these doors and keep them out for a little bit. Time to start planting sunflowers. No. Let's, we should be all good in here. I think there was a vending machine too. Yeah, there's a vending machine over here. I sort of wish that my torch was a little bit brighter. You know, I used to have a heavy duty torch. I don't know where the fuck it went. Okay, I don't think we want that. I know there's like no food in here, but this is like the closest sealed room that I have access to at this time. Yeah, fully empty of zombie. I do not know if they can climb over these like feed table things. Fuck knows if they can. I also know that there should be no food at all in here because I lived in this like fucking place for a little while. Let's just check. It's like butter knife, all sorts of things. I pretty much got like water and nothing. And it's probably too dark to work on the cars. The only real thing I could do is go and like really fight that zombie, but it's fine if there's only one. I don't know how it'd go with like, probably not that good. Near the area out here, this should be bright enough out here. There's probably like a fuck ton of zombies out here, isn't there? There's one dude over there. I don't see any others near me. We can take this guy on. We'll go. I guess 2 must have gotten in. If only this guy is out here. Oh shit, that was a little moment of lag. I can hear like a second one off to my side, which is concerning because sometimes with this, sometimes they are not where I hear them. Come on, love. You got a small school bag, but there ain't nothing in it. That's fine. Where is this guy? Where the fuck are you, mate? I can hear... Oh, there he is. Oh, what a way to hide. Okay, hold on. Let's, get out your baseball bat, love. There you go. Okay, maybe only one got inside then. That's fine. I'm also pretty sure I unlocked 1 or 2 of these doors. Whoa, shit, get that off the way. Alright, hold on. I don't think she gets extra strength from stomping them. I'm pretty sure that just wears her out. But, yeah, I thought so. Alright, hold on. Torch, please. So, there should be one in here. He should have he broke into the library. Okay, so I've got to remember this library is like 100% dead empty. I'm gonna have to try to push you over, mate. I'm gonna have to try to get you pushed over. There we go. Because I can't really turn off my light just yet. Come on, mate. Just die. Okay, that's good. Alright. I don't want to climb through there because I know she's going to hurt herself. Alright, so we got rid of the zombies. It's still kind of nice and dark at night. So I'm going to see if I can get her a little bit more sleep since she only had like the ridiculously tired thing. So far, this isn't too bad. You can actually get strength XP from stomping. You can? That's so good if that's the case. Alright, first things first, I don't know if it's too dark or if she's got too much weight on her to do some push-ups before sleep. I don't want it to just be doing push-ups, but I can get some upper body strength going, and so far I saw it like strained like all of her upper body. And I mean, doing her legs would probably help with running and shit too, right? But, okay, that should be all of her sleep. Not sleep. That should be all of her exercise. Let's get you have a snooze. Sleep. I'll feed you when you wake up. Come on, you can go from ridiculously tired. I feel like she just never sleeps. Never sleeps enough, you know? She's taking slight damage. Are you hungry? I feel like I gotta admit that this one is really complicated for me because, like, I'm constantly balancing, like, the overloaded, obviously, and the hunger and the tired. Obviously, she's uncomfortable and hopeless and shit about other stuff, but, like, I feel like it's very persistent. I also need to go and get, like, some actual food from the car because we don't really have any. But yeah, that room is surprisingly, for now, still safe. I didn't want to open both of them. Come on. There you go. I'll go upstairs or I'll go down the hallway, whichever. And, I'm gonna drink the rest of that. Not great, but, actually, if I don't go too far, she might put it back inside there. Come on, you can put it back in the car. I'm right next to it. I can't imagine chugging, like, half a half a container of oil. That's just got to be like... That's got to be like Reflux City. Also, I've got a battery on me I need to put away too. Check that in there. Okay. There is also a door at the other end of the hallway. I might walk up to that. I wasn't expecting so many trees and shit along here. I was hoping there would be cars. There is the... Hold on. I've forgotten about the car that's across the road. Hold up. I'm supposed to be also pulling apart cars. Like I said, I'm kind of like a bit all over the place because I feel like she's got a lot of things to do right now. Well, that jog should have helped too. What have we got? Because I pulled apart some of the stuff on the other car. I pulled apart the little radio. Should be able to uninstall that. I would like to try to uninstall the hood, but I need to have half a skill. I can't do windows and shit yet. Once I can start doing windows and I can start doing those better, I can at least fix up the windows that's on this car and the windshield and eventually the hood. I'm at the back of... I'm at the front of the car. Hold on. Yeah, there's a few things I want to fix up. Obviously, the engine. Engine sounds like it's going to be worth like a lot more work than it seems, but even if I can just for now put like a better hood back on, like I don't know how much the hood protects the engine, but I know that if you don't have a hood, it is more likely to fuck over the engine if you hit something. I'd like to kind of like reduce the odds of that, but I also know that like the next time I go for like a decent drive, I'm gonna boot the car. I'm gonna boot the engine and I'm gonna break it because that's what I just do. That's what I do. Everywhere I go, I destroy engine. Because like the cars get like pretty fast, and it's especially at this point into the game, there's like a lot of trees and debris and all sorts of stuff that's kind of like grown back around the place, and it's so easy to just like accidentally like roll over a small tree or like boop into like a tall bush or something like that, you know, and break something. Mind you, I did like a hard break into a a light pole at one point because I saw a lot of zombies and I was gonna stop. Actually, she can't do that while she's walking. I was gonna stop at a spot and then there was like a shit ton of zombies and it like took my attention for like a hot minute and then I smashed straight into a light pole. Like, I have seen some people be driving their Project Zomboid cars fast enough that they launched their person and stuff. Seen that. I don't want to like test that theory. Change over your bat. Alright, I'm going to go around the outside because I don't think anything's in there. I don't think there's any food or anything in there. I don't see anything I can dismantle. Oh, there's a light in there I could dismantle. Oh, hello. There's a zombie here. I do remember there being one in here. I just don't remember how or why. I should get... Yeah, no, like I said, I'm not adding any mods at this time because I'm still experiencing the game and stuff and figuring out how to play and crap. I wonder if I can dismantle that. Little clock should give me electrical of some kind, right? Don't forget to close the hood back after checking the engine condition. Covering with the hood up, we're getting all impacts. Go straight to engine. See, I didn't even know that it like opens that. Because like, as far as I know, I just walk up to it and I like look at it and walk away. I know that the doors can stay open and they animate as looking like they're shut, except with the window down. I know that. But yeah, I didn't even know that the hood can be fucked up and stuff. I can hear a zombie, but I don't know if it's upstairs or if it's in this room. Guess we're gonna find out. I'm hoping this is giving me some electrical skills. Or not. It sounds like they're outside, honestly. They don't seem to be in here. I'm guessing that they're maybe upstairs. Because I did clear this whole place, but... Fuck. It's outside. That's fine. I guess there must be a couple in the hallway. or they're upstairs and they've been coming downstairs. Are you doing the thing or not? Maybe? Not? Disassemble? Yeah, go for it. Probably hitting zombies with the trunk open messes up the condition really bad, so animated parts would help me remember. It would be really nice. That would be one change I'd like to see them make to the cars, is if you open a door and it's still open when you get in, that it shows that it's open. And yeah, if the hood is up, which I didn't know about, but if the hood's up, it should look like it's still up, so that like when you're driving, you know, if you've ever sat in a car and you've got your hood up and stuff, you can't really see past it. So you just have like in front of you would be like low to no visibility kind of thing, like that kind of impact. So if you wanted to drive with your hood up, it would just be like you shouldn't be really able to, because it's just impossible to see kind of thing. But like I don't know how much work that is for them to add in. Hi mate. Where did you come from? Yeah, I know he's outside. Oh, there's three. Well, 3 is a lot more than I really wanted to fight. Hold up. I can't see. I can't see, but I can get to an area where I can see. There we go. That was a little bit risky. Why is there one over here? Dude, where you come from? Fucking turn around, die. Whoops. Oh well. Another thing too is there was a while where I would swing my bat and a random window in the distance would smash. That was the thing that was happening. I don't know what kind of glitch that was. Come on, love. I have a lot more zombies in this place. The fact that it isn't a thing in vanilla surprises me. I think it's just not a thing yet. Is he dead yet? Yes, cool. Okay. Well, we've got more zombies coming, so just for the hot minute, just sit down and rest yourself. There we go. We'll wait. Maybe I can eat something while I wait. I don't probably have food on me. I have like scrapped electronics and stuff I don't need. I can drop those. I'll have to top up my water here too. I don't know where they're coming in from. I'm guessing they're upstairs, but that doesn't make any sense because I cleared upstairs and I don't really think that that many came in. I'm just going to give her a hot minute because I know she's kind of out of breath. She's also weak and just kind of want to give us a fighting chance for this. She seems like she's okay. She also hasn't got the fatigue yet, which is real surprising. Now, the only problem with what I did by running down here, they did follow me. I was going to say is that they maybe, I don't really want them to destroy that because that's like my one and only like safe room. Okay. Hold on. I know, I got her attention. It's fine, it's fine. I just wanted her to get off the glass. That's all I wanted. Because, like, I know that there's a cot that I can sleep on in there. I do like the fact that I can hit 2 at once. I love that. I just wish I could do more damage than this. Okay, well, that's a start. No, turn around. There you go. What? Alright, let's get stomped. She's going to need a nap after this. This is also why I want that room to be safe. Now, there is one more down here, and I just don't know where because it's in the darkness. There you are. Mod mentioned above exists on the workshop. Yeah, no, I'm aware that there's a mega fuck ton of Zomboid mods. Like I said, it's just since I am new to Zomboid, and I'm generally a mostly vanilla player of like most games and stuff like that, like I'm going to give Zomboid a crack as it is for however long that may be without mods and stuff and see like how I find playing it and stuff. Because like before I even started, I was aware that there was like the journaling one that would help save your skills and stuff, and I had even considered it before I started. But yeah, I chose not to get any or add any from the beginning because I'm like, I don't even know what the game's like to play realistically. And if it's good, like if I don't feel like I need to add anything, like you guys know that like if I don't feel the need to add something, I won't. It's like RimWorld is a prime example of that. A lot of people want me to have very specific mods and I won't do it. It's like I just don't feel the need to have them. But yeah, Project Zomboid, like I can understand for certain reasons some specific mods are good. Like for instance, you know, if you're somebody that works and stuff like that, has like a 9-to-5 day job sort of thing, and you don't want to come home and like have your person die and then immediately just be back to square one every other day kind of thing. Like I totally get that. Eat the cookies. Yeah, I totally get like not wanting to you know, be capped like that all the time. But yeah, from the perspective of like, I don't know, experiencing the game, I kind of wanted to sense like how difficult it was to kind of play. And so far, like, I don't mind it. I don't mind the kind of contrast versus like 7 days, as I said. Like 7 days is very non-consequential to me. I can just die and go again. And one of these rooms must be open and has zombies like coming into it or something. I also need more water. Got my water. She is ridiculously tired. I'd like her to have like a good sleep. I just want her to sleep for a whole fucking night. My only problem is I don't have sleeping tablets on me. If I had some sleeping tablets, I think I could negate it, but they're at home, so I can't do anything about that. But yeah, one of these must be open or something, because I keep seeing like too many zombies in the building. I also thought I saw a zombie just out there. Long Johns. Oh my god. Glass making. Oh wait, bar soap. Hold on. I like keeping my bar soap on me. There we go. I think zombies makes one very eepy. It apparently does. I could imagine this would be pretty exhausting. Like, imagine knowing that, like, even if you found a safe place to sleep, you may have to, as the very first thing you do when you wake up, is, like, get up and fight for your life and shit. That would be exhausting, I believe. Butterfly specimen case is interesting. I was replying to another person in chat about mugs existing, though. Of when people use the mod. Ah, well, that makes sense. I've got electrical XP a bit. Fishing. I haven't done fishing yet. I also haven't taken the #1 volume of that home, so maybe. I have got a spare battery in the car, so I'm not worried about that. I know these desks might have like the smallest bit of like food and shit, but it's not really enough for me to want to like do anything with. I will take apart this light though. Take apart the light. I must admit, it takes like a hot minute to get started on the lights. But yeah, I'll take her upstairs and I'll see what's up there. The only problem with upstairs is it's really dark. I may have to put it to sleep down here first. And for my morning horde battle. Yeah. Yeah, could you just imagine that though? It's like you go to sleep somewhere safe. And then during the night, because obviously zombies don't need sleep and stuff, and they just continually keep moseying around and stuff. Like, I really feel like eventually there would be situations where you wake up and you have to fight zombies as the very first thing you do before you've even, like, fully woken up, when you don't have, like, all your strength yet or all your, like, coherence and shit. Like, that's got to be a thing. Alright. Man, the fucking noise that makes every time. I also kind of wish that she'd grab the bat. No, hold on. Step back. Turn around. I wanted her to grab the bat, but for some reason she's grabbed the hammer. She's getting pretty tired. I'm getting pretty tired, actually. It's 2 in the afternoon. I don't want her to sleep yet. She's also very hungry. Hold on, she can eat that. You can indulge in all of that pack of gum. There's actually quite a lot of gum in this school. I'll eat that too when we're done. I don't think that the gum really gives her, like, anything nutritional. Oh, there's another one. Oh, hurry up and finish eating your fucking gum, love. Get your friggin' weapon out. There we go. Where are you coming from? Also, don't break the window. I have to assume at this point that they're coming from upstairs. But then I don't know why there's so many up there. She's also super exhausted, so I don't think I could fight off the zombies if there are some up there. Hey, Bede, how you doing? I may have to just make it go sleep because she's fucking exhausted and she's hungry. But, I don't know, it's kind of bright up here. So, there is a huge portion that's dark. Does sound like there's kind of a zombie. I spent some time dismantling some stuff up here. Oh, well, there's more gum. We can keep eating the gum. How you done, Beat? Zombies will at least hand you Day's newspaper so you can be... Let me get out my thing. To be caught up on the happenings before attacking. Man, could you imagine if there was actually, like, daily newspapers in, like, the apocalypse and stuff? I was gonna say the afterlife, but I'm like, it's the wrong thing. There's more in here, by the way. Okay. What do you have on you? I don't know where the others are. Hold on, let me get out my torch. They must maybe be in the room, maybe. I'll just quickly shuffle in here. Ah, there's one. Okay. I'm really surprised at how many are in here. I'm kind of happy that I came back through here because, like, realistically, I really did need to, I needed to have a bit of experience booping zombies and I needed to wipe out some more off the map. But yeah, I'm guessing that there's still some in those other rooms too. Hey mate, get down. Like, get down off that person. Afterlife magazine. What would that be like? I don't know. Oh, she sounds... she's got minor muscle strain. Well, that ain't helping anything. Okay, we're gonna have to probably... Basic clothing repair. I could take that. I don't know why I was gonna put that on there. I know that you're sore and you're injured. Can I put a couple of these things? Can you face that way, please? I want the fishing book and that book to go into my backpack. The lights and the dismantled shit can go in there. And I'll take the battery with me because I'm having to use the battery a lot in here. I don't mind when I have batteries. But usually if I'm like on the run and I'm not exactly stopping for it, I don't tend to notice as much when a battery is getting chewed up. Now where is this guy? He's got to be in like one of these rooms then. Oh, there's one. This is pushing it though. At the level of exhausted that she is. Come on. Like, I don't think she can super fight off the zombies. If I get a group, she's fucked. I know that. Come on. There we go. Get down. A newspaper made by zombies, like Earthbound. Maybe. I'm guessing that she's getting exhausted also from the fighting, but she is also pretty hungry, and I don't think, apart from those little bars, those butternut things and the crackers, I don't really have much in the way of food. I'm gonna have to go out to the car before I actually like go and sleep and shit. We need a light. We need a light for in here. Must be... Hold on. Some of these might have food. Whoop. Whoop, zombie coming. Come on. You can do it. Shuffle. Shuffle faster. Stand out in the light and they can come to us. I know she's like... I haven't seen one drop dead yet from like being ridiculously tired or any of that kind of business. I guess is good. But like she could still starve to death and have all those injuries and stuff. I'm just so perplexed as how there's so many in here. Because I left this place closed. And I don't think that there was an external window broken previously. Come on, aim for the head. Whoa. That's a bit better. She sounds really, really fucking exhausted now, actually. I'll put my torch on. I'll just see what else is in here, because I just don't think that there's anything worth my time fighting a zombie over. I don't think so, no. Like, there's lockers. There's a storeroom, but I know I've emptied it. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything worth my time up here. We'll go back downstairs. I know I can go out onto the roof and stuff, but I remember there being nothing out there. Alright, let's get you walking up, right? Now, this little room in here is still safe, but I honestly think I should make her sleep in the car for this night. Mod to drop from being too tired. Puts you to sleep on the spot rather than kill you anyway. But blacking out with zombies around is not much better than dropping dead. Yeah. No, I'd kind of like maybe don't keep just suggesting mods and stuff because like I'm not going to add them. Like it's interesting to know that there are mods there, but I'm pretty sure that there's always going to be like all sorts of different mods and stuff available, especially since Project Zomboid is one of the games that has like a very high amount of mods for it. So I imagine that just about anything that you can think of does exist for Zomboid. It's like RimWorld. There's a mod for that. It's like the saying. It's like if you can think of something or you wish that it did something, there's a mod for that. There almost always is and stuff. But just because there is one, like I don't feel the need to add it. Like, I know she's ridiculously tired, but I think in the future I just wouldn't play with a, what do you call it? Like the restless sleeper type of person to begin with. I think I'd be more inclined to not have that again. Like, I don't think I ever want to have restless sleeper again. I've had it before, and I didn't remember it being this bad, but I also haven't had weak and high weight at the same time. And they seem to be terrible together. They seem to be fucking awful. Also, the music's doing weird shit, so let me just shove some sugar down her throat. I never quite know with this. She could be dying from something, so whenever the music gets dramatic, I'm like, I just assume she's dying actively or something, you know? That's not a suggestion, more like indication. It's not a vanilla mechanic. I know, but normally when like I've mentioned that like I'm not adding mods to something and people keep suggesting mods or mentioning mods that exist to like resolve a thing, it's more of like it's good information for anybody that is planning to like add them or doesn't know that they exist and maybe want to add them and stuff. But it gets to a point eventually where like I have like I get this with RimWorld specifically, right, where somebody will just keep suggesting the mods and I'm just like, nah, what the hell is this? Turn flashlight on. Yeah, unequip the flashlight. What the fuck was that? What was that? Holding down F. I haven't done that yet. I want to make her snooze. There we go. Yeah, it just gets it gets a little repetitive when I keep seeing like mods getting suggested and stuff. That's all I'm kind of like pointing out. In vanilla, the main consequence of being super tired is having your damage output be down by like 98%. Yeah, see, I'm aware of it affects how much I can push, shove, and hit. I know that. I also know that her being hopeless and uncomfortable also somehow affects it. I don't really know how yet, but I know also being weighed down impacts it a lot because some of the first deaths I had were I was too weighed down. A couple of them, I was also ridiculously tired. I couldn't really like fight properly. So things like that have like affected me. I'm wondering if I could turn on my flash